Okay, so in this video, I'll be sharing with you strategic ways in which you can be free from debt. Okay, from the book The Richest Man in Babylon. Okay, so if this interests you, let's go straight to the video. All right, so welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Osazuwa, Elvis, Nosakhare, and I'm so excited that you are here right now. So please do it to subscribe, like, and share my videos. All right, so that the YouTube algorithm would help to share to other persons. So I said I will be sharing with you strategic lessons or ways in which you can go out of debt from the book The Richest Man in Babylon. All right, you know there are different ways in which you can, different books out there in which you can go out of debt and all that. But if you watch my previous video, I reviewed a book titled The Richest Man in Babylon. And for now, I devoted a video to actually explain strategic ways from the book how you can go out or you can be free from debt. All right, so if this interests you, just stay to the end of the video. So number one thing that the book talked about was to identify your debts. All right, the book clearly states that your debts are not your debts are your enemies, not your lenders. All right, those that lend you the money or borrow you the money, they are not your enemies, but your debts are your enemies. So in other words, you should focus on clearing your debts. You can't be running from your debts. You can't be running scatter because you are owing people money. You are already owing the money. Look for ways in which you can clear the debt, and that's the ways I will be explaining or highlighting in this video. So number one was he shared a code that when there's a determination, all right, there is always a way. So if you have determined to actually clear your debts, there's a way around it which you can clear the debts. All right, so I was sharing strategic ways now according to the book. Number one way is that identify the sum you are owing, the amount, the total amount you are owing. So if you are owing 300,000, 1 million naira, so do it to identify that particular amount. Do it to identify the total amount of money. All right, if you can do that, you are one step to the next level. All right, so identify the amount you are owing. The next is to identify the people and the particular amount you are owing them. All right, look for the people you are owing money. Identify them, know them, write their names down. I'm owing so and so money, and the amount you are owing them. So write it down. So accumulate them. So you are owing 300,000. So with that, you are close. All right. So when you have identified the total amount of money you are owing, identify the people and the amount you are owing them specifically, then you move to the next one. So he advised from the book now. He said, from your income, save 10% from your income. So definitely you are working or you're receiving money, save 10% of that particular income. All right, keep it somewhere, save it in bank or somewhere, but save 10%. Okay. So the next one is that you should use 20% of your income to pay your debts. All right, so you save 10%, 20% of that income, outline it, all right, and use it to pay your debts. Okay, so in other words, meet the people you are owing and tell them that this particular amount of money I'll be paying for the month and all that. So the book suggests that the book said you should meet those people and tell them that I will pay you a particular amount of money at the end of the month, at the end of the week. So, but some persons might not even agree to these your conditions because they will say they want the money immediately. But definitely, yeah, they can't agree. Some of them won't agree, but some will agree. But the thing you can do, you just tell them that this is what I can do, and in as much they are seeing you, they are trusting that you can pay. There's no problem about that. So 20% focused on paying your debts, 10% you're saving. All right. So meet your creditors and tell them that this is the amount you'll be paying at the end of the month, at the end of the week. And lastly, he said that you should invest the 10% that you are saving, invest it in something else. At the end of the year or the month, if you see it's tangible enough to invest or something, invest it so that the money also can also bring another return that you can also do one or two things with. All right, so save 10% of your income, use 20% to pay your debts, meet your creditors and tell them this is the amount to be paying. Don't run away from your debts. Focus. All right, focus on your debt. Don't run away from it. All right, your debt is your enemy, so you need to conquer your debts. Don't run away from it. All right, so from the book, these are the simple steps which people have used in clearing their debt, and I think it is also useful in this era to help you clear your debts. All right, I know you might have known many principles on clearing debt and all that, but these also is a very strategic way to actually clear your debts. All right, so if this interests you or this has added value to you, please do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Do well to share, do well to like the video so that YouTube algorithm will help to share to other persons. Thank you so much for joining me in this video. I will see you in my next video. Thank you.